Good evening, everyone. What's up? Just ate a satisfying meal and topped it off the meat dessert. This is Mr. Hot speaking. Previously, there was a rant on Google Plus. Today is another rant with Tower TriStar 2 is back, and today is a rant on Dollar Tree toys.
These things you can break like this.
Ugh, Dollar Tree toys? These are some of the worst toys in existence.
They should be $1 They're so dumb. They even look cheap.
Ugh.
They even look cheap.
Ugh. These toys. Duncan Burden reports that these toys are nothing. Well, Duncan Burden's not here, sadly, but he reports that these toys are nothing but lumps of plastic that cost $1.10. These toys, we're gonna look at a couple aspects of these toys, shall we? The problem with the Dollar Tree toys is that they are fragile. They are useless, and that they are ugly. Alright, the first aspect is that they are the fragility. These toys are so fragile that one can break them just by touching them.
No, it's stupid. Because you can just break them like this, you know something's wrong.
Here's what you could do. The toy breaks. The toy breaks. If you take the glasses, for example, the novelty glasses, one could break them by just snapping them in half without even putting that much effort into it. That's how the toys will easily snap in half. The toys could easily be stepped on. They could be snapped in half. They can be smashed. They could just crack. These are the most fragile toys one could have seen. No wonder why they're only $1. They probably last for like 1 minute, literally. Now on to the second aspect. The second aspect problem with the Dollar Tree toys is that they are utterly useless.
Yeah, they are actually.
One cannot do anything with them except stare at them, touch them, stare at them and touch them, and that's it. And they basically are there for looks. They can't do anything with them. They cannot play with them. They cannot throw them. They cannot
do a single thing.
They cannot trade them. There's nothing to do with them. They're just there.
Break them. You're probably only break that you would pay $1 for it just to watch it break.
Tyler, remember that one video about the flute that got broken? That little blue toy that got broke? Yeah, that's how useless they are. And they make a bunch of noise. These toys can't even make decent noises. They just make farts. That's all these toys do is fart all day. It's like these toys can't do anything at all. They can't. They're basically just a lump of plastic, a plastic-shaped object, an amorphous object.
And guess what you can buy? Guess what you can buy?
Buy a tape with that.
For $1 instead of this crap. Look what you can buy.
You could buy a tape with that much money. A VHS tape. A beautiful VHS tape from Goodwill.
Or somewhere.
Way more than a Dollar Tree toy.
Oh, crap.
Hey, Dollar Tree toys, stay away from these toys. And the
third
and last...
VHS. Don't waste your money on this crap. Trust me, you won't like it. It's not something to spend your money on.
And the third final aspect of why Dollar Tree toys suck is that, let's see, fragility, uselessness, how unuseful they are.
Yeah, you can't do anything with them. All you can do is snap them. That's it.
And their shape.
If they're like that, they should be literally.
Their shape is butt ugly.
Maybe even a quarter. But that's it. Nothing that's higher than a quarter should be 25 cents at the most.
Their shape is butt ugly. They're basically a piece of plastic shaped into whatever it was supposed to be shaped in. That's it. Their shape. All they are
Doesn't it sound disappointing to you people?
That is just a major disappointment to what a toy is supposed to be. All it is a shape. It's like the shape sucks too. It's either a circle, a square, or whatever. It's basically only a basic shape.
Sucks, and
There's nothing advanced about the shape at all. It's just a basic shape like a triangle, square, circle, rectangle, rhombus. It's basically just a shape and that's it. There's like no special.
That's it. Nothing good about it.
Its overall design is just poor overall. Just look at its overall design. It just looks like a copy of something, and that's it.
Yeah, it just looks like a copy of it. It doesn't even look like the real.
It's a copy of what an actual toy or weapon is supposed to be, except it is like literally 10 times worse than what it was supposed to be. It's basically just a ripoff of something else. Take the ninja toys, for example. The helmet's breakable. That's off topic, but yeah, the helmets are basically, and they're just basically copies of what real life stuff is supposed to be like. Look at all the copy of the glasses, for example, easily breakable. The copy of the magnets and all that garbage. And there's actually one more aspect to why Dollar Tree toys are garbage. It's that they are disrespectful to actual objects. They are basically the cheapest, most useless, most
piece of crap
objects.
Anybody could buy.
Yeah, they're the worst objects in existence.
Something else in this crap. Come on.
They basically make fun of. Not only do they make fun of the actual object, they also make the object look like it's worthless. They make the object look like it was made for 5-year-olds. And lastly, they make the object look like it shouldn't even exist, period. Ultimately, Dollar Tree toys are just there for cheap toys to entertain kids, the end. They don't even entertain kids in the slightest.
That's it.
How can kids find these even enjoyable if they're just that breakable and that useless? They're not even any fun at all because one cannot do crap with them. They can do dooley squat with them. What? They can just touch them once, they break. Wow. That's not even what a toy is supposed to be.
That makes no sense.
A toy is supposed to last for years, not just 1 minute. 1 measly minute.
One measly minute.
If we can break it in a store, that just means that this toy shouldn't even be sellable at all. It should be against the law to sell these toys. We can even break them in the store that breakable.
Oh, and somebody wants to join.
Yeah. Well,
Jamie Moore wants to join this.
Let him join. Alright, we're just going to wrap up the rant then. Overall, stay away from Dollar Tree toys. They're the most useless lumps of plastic one could ever see in a store, masquerading as a quote-unquote toy. These toys need to be set on fire and forgotten of. Don't even look at them. They are the biggest disgrace, and they are what give dollar stores a bad reputation. Although they do have a decent reputation from the food, but that's just one of the aspects of why cheap stuff sucks. With that, that's all there's to say for this rant.
It looks like we're gonna get another one. Another person to be in this. So, Bud.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to call you back or not, though. That's the only problem.
See you on the next rant. Good night.